What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a super fun, super special episode. As you guys probably know, if you guys have checked out some of the previous videos on the channel, I love cars. I love the opportunity to make videos with new cars when I do have the chance. I've done those two videos with the Vegas racetrack when I had the chance to race those Lamborghinis, which was a lot of fun. I just did the video that posted, I guess, a couple months ago on my X3. So today, actually, my X3 is in the shop. So before I get started, today's video is very, very special. Big shout out to my buddy Grayson and BMW of downtown Denver. In today's video, let me peep it in the background, we are going to take a look at a 2021 750i. So I am really excited. When I was a kid, I've got a little bit of a background story for why I love this car so much, but today we're going to check out the 2021 BMW 750i. Let's get the video started. Also, before I really show you guys the car and we get started, remember, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I think we're at like 750 some subscribers, so thank you guys to everybody that's checking it out, trying to grow the channel. I don't spend all of my time making YouTube videos. I am a full-time realtor. I work in real estate full-time, so when I do have the opportunity to make some fun videos, I do that and really appreciate, B right there, I do appreciate everybody who follows and watches the videos and tosses a like. So with that, let's get into this video and let's check out this 750i, excuse me. Okay, so I'm gonna do some post research as well because I'm not, a car expert or a BMW expert. I just love cars in general, so I don't know what this color's called, but I'll pop it up right here in the little graphic. But it's like a tan gold. I really like the color. I think it's classy, and the car is huge. Since we got it as the loaner, I've been basically calling it like a land yacht. I mean, it's gigantic. It's in parking spots. It almost barely fits in some parking spaces. So let's check out the back, the 750i, and the paint. I really like the paint. I feel like it's really classy. It's like a tan gold, just really, really cool, really nice. It seems like a color that fits the car, if that makes sense. Kind of like CEO style. Really big wheels. I'll throw up how big these wheels are right here as well. My guess is like probably 20 or 21 inches. We'll see. Probably 20. I don't know. I'll look it up. So I think the car looks sweet. So what do you guys think about the outside of the car? I think it came with like a basic tint on those side windows, so I think that's pretty neat. But yeah, what do you guys think of the outside of the car? I mean, have you guys ever been in one of these or seen a 750? You probably have seen one, but what do you guys think? Hit the comments. So the interior on this is gorgeous. I'm not sure what this color is. I'll try to look it up, but basically like it's almost like a light brown, like a chocolate or I guess it's like a coffee color almost, but really beautiful interior color. It's got this internal light package as well at night, so all the inside lights up real nice. Got the little BMW logo. And what's also really nice about this car is the doors are what's called soft close. So hopefully the camera picked that up, but you can just barely touch the door closed and it'll close the rest of it for you nice and quiet. So that's a nice little luxury feature, I guess. And I'll also throw up the I guess initial MSRP of this vehicle. This is a 2021 BMW 750i. So I think the original price was around 100,000, but I'll have to look that up. So let's keep going with this tour of the car. Alright guys, so we are in the cockpit of this vehicle. Super, super nice. Again, the steering wheel is a little bit bigger than my my X3. I've got a 2020 X3 that's my normal daily driver, so it's been really fun to drive this. But the steering wheel is a little bit bigger. Obviously, you've got all of your steering wheel controls, your phone controls, your heated steering wheel. And also, this car does have cooled seats, which has been fantastic. We've been running the air-conditioned seats in this car since we got it. It's really nice. So that's where you see like those little holes in the seat up top and down there. Those are air-conditioned and heated seats, so keeps you nice and cool, really comfortable. The seats are fantastic. Also, the seats are fully electronically adjustable, so as most BMWs have. Mine is not electric on my car, but this has all kinds of buttons on that side that help you fully adjust the seats. These are actually a little bit dirty, but again, it's a loaner car, so I'm not going to clean it, but super, super cool. So I'm a big fan of the car so far. Next, I want to tell you guys actually a couple things that I don't like about the car, and then after we get into some of the other details about the car, I want to start it up, and then we'll take it on a little test drive, not test drive, but we'll take it on a little cruise around town, I should say. So let's keep it rolling. Alright guys, so before I talk about the stuff that I don't really like about the car, I do really want to throw out some details of some stuff that I do really like about the car. I have enjoyed driving it. I've had it for 3 days already, so it's been a lot of fun. The power in the car is fantastic. I think this 750i is about 500 horsepower. I will throw it up here in the video exactly how much horsepower it does have. I'm also not going to say how fast I've taken the car, but I have had a great time in it. I have really tried to enjoy the acceleration, enjoy the horsepower that's in the car. I have had a lot of fun with it. Besides that, the car is also exceptionally comfortable. I mean, the seats are fantastic. Also, the Harman Kardon, right here, let me see, the Harman Kardon sound system is really fantastic. It also beats my X3. So the sound system's great, the power, the horsepower is great. I'm also a really big fan of the size overall. I mean, the size of this vehicle is huge. It really does remind me of like the old Lincoln Town cars, and like the old cars from like the 50s and 60s that were just boats. You know, this car seems like a boat, and I love that. And then the color's really nice. It's really just an executive kind of car. So next, let's get into some of the stuff that I don't really like about it, but really wanted to kind of show where the car does shine. And next, let's get into what I don't like about the vehicle. Alright guys, so the two things that I really don't like about the vehicle, right now the car is off, so the screen is black, so we'll get the car back started up and we'll let you guys hear what it sounds like with an engine start. But what I don't like about the car, I have had this 2021 infotainment system, CarPlay, mess up now multiple times, where like the system doesn't want to load, it doesn't work properly, you have to like basically shut the car off and reset it to get it to work. So to me, a car that's, you know, whatever, call it 50,000, 80,000, 100,000 when the car was originally new, to me, not a big fan of that. You'd like the CarPlay to just work. Second, the thing that's annoyed me most about this car, and what I actually think is like honestly a little bit dangerous, I was driving earlier actually today with my fiance in the passenger seat, and we were driving along, going the speed limit on a normal residential neighborhood road on the way from doing some errands, and it put on the like emergency brake, and like the light started flashing here, like it thought that the sensor thought that we were like gonna hit another car, but there was nobody in front of us, and the sensor popped on and it hit the brakes and like really like almost like jarred us and really slammed on the brakes. So I didn't like that. So it seems like there's a couple tech things with the car that could be improved. I mean, the car is really awesome, but again, for the price, you want to kind of have everything that you want and have it all work, at least in my opinion. So those things I don't like, and then I guess I'll mention one more thing that I don't like about the car, because overall I do really like it. The heads-up display. So I don't know if you guys have a car that has heads-up display. Currently I don't. My 2020 X3 does not have heads-up display, but this 2021 750i does. And if you guys don't know, the heads-up display, basically what it does is pops up here when you're driving, and it shows you the speed limit of the road, how fast you're going, and then it'll also show you the directions that you've got plugged into your GPS. And honestly, I hate that. I shut it off in the car. I went in the settings and shut that off because I thought it was tremendously distracting. I mean, there's already enough, you know, there's plenty of screens in the car. You have GPS already in your regular odometer dashboard as well. Your directions pop up in your regular center console dash as well, and then you've got your Apple Play with the big screen. So you've got plenty of opportunity to like know where you're going, and I really didn't like that the heads-up display was kind of so distracting. So overall, I love the car. Next, let's start this up. Let's take it on a drive. And again, hit the comments. What do you guys think? Have you guys ever been in 750i? Do you guys love the car? Do you guys hate the car? Let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, so this is the back cabin of the car. This armrest lifts up. You've got some cup holders and stuff that pop out, which is pretty cool. This also lifts up for additional storage. And then right here, you've got a little backlit mirror that comes up for the back passengers. In the new ones, I think this whole thing can be like a media center and a screen. So I think in the brand new, like fully spec'd ones, this drops down to like a screen that I've seen that's super, super cool. But I sit pretty far back in my car, like basically as far back as I think it goes, and still sitting in the back seat behind me, I have so much leg room. I mean, we are sitting back here riding comfortably. It is really like such a cool car. I mean, if you ever go, you know, have family in town, or if you have kids, or if you have, you know, if you're ever in a situation where you are driving passengers around on a regular basis, to be in the back seat of this car just makes you feel amazing. So that's it. That's the end of the interior tour. Let's get to driving. All right, let's see if we can hear what this exhaust sounds like. So it's obviously not a supercar. It's not supposed to sound like a supercar, but I think it sounds pretty good. So let's hit the road. All right, guys, so a little bit of like a, I guess, cockpit viewpoint driving this thing. It's a lot of fun. And I think that sensor right there, I think the screen is, the camera's pulling up on it, but I think that sensor kind of tracks your eyes to help with the lane assist. And I have noticed that while driving, it does have a really active, I guess, lane assist program. So like when you are in your lane on the highway and stuff like that, it does try to really keep you planted there, which is pretty cool. So I've found that to be pretty good. Sometimes when you are transferring lanes and like even when you have your signal on, it still tries to keep you kind of in that lane a little bit, which I think is interesting. But let's rip it a couple more times. Come on, you student driver. And then we got a Subaru. I don't know about you guys, I'm not the biggest Subaru fan. Let's see. But overall, the experience driving this car has been a lot of fun. I understand why people have them and why, you know, obviously why you'd want one. They're a good time to drive. All right, so before I take this this car back home for the day, we've been riding around and just cruising most of the day. Before I take this back home, I'm gonna try to get to a clean red light where I'm the first car at the light and give it like a little launch. I don't think this car really has a launch mode. It might, but I don't think it has like an actual launch mode. But we'll start it off the line and you know, put the pedal to the floor and see what it does as the last little driving clip of this video. And again, hit the comments. Are you guys liking the car videos? Should I try to do more of them? You know, I really enjoy making car videos in general, so if you guys are enjoying watching them, I'll definitely try to include more on the channel, so hit the comments. All right, so took a little bit of time to get first at a red light, but we are here. Let's give it a little rip once it turns green, obviously. So, and we are in sport mode as well. You can see that up there on the dash. Oh, they got the turn first. But this car is a lot of fun. Let's see. And so, little 0 to 60 real quick off the line. I've really enjoyed having this car. So again, hit the comments. What do you guys think about it? Have you guys ever driven one? Would you own one? Do you own one? Did I miss something in the video? So I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on the vehicle. And again, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.